we'll go in this one instead. Oh, it's exciting. I'm going to take my backpack off, so it looks like I've just come about 20 miles. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the work. Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Hold on, make sure that's closed. It's going to be a bit of a random off-the-cuff video, that one's locked, and I'll tell you why. Mainly because last time I'd done a random off-the-cuff video that I weren't supposed to be filming, it done quite well. So now is the time why you should ask, why am I randomly walking away from work down someone's front garden and with my backpack on? Look like I'm going backpacking, don't I? I'll tell you why we're randomly walking. Hold on, let me get through this gate. Right. We are randomly walking through this little bit of a field because we've just had a lovely lady come on the forecourt, literally not very long ago, and told us a little story. Told us a little story about her husband, which, I mean, I don't really know how to say this. She's lost her husband, unfortunately. And she's just told us a little bit of a story about what's happened with her husband and you know, it's how long ago it was and this and that. And a long story short, he's got a car in the garage, which was his pride and joy, and hasn't moved since he passed. And I think by the sound of things, a few months ago, this lady tried opening the door, seeing if it had any charge or whatever. She smelt his aftershave, whatever. She closed the door and she said, right, I can't do that. Well, she's come on the forecourt today and asked if we can help her out, whether it is to get the car started and moved, get it away from her garage. What is, she's ready for the car to go, and she would like the space in her garage where the car is. Now, she's told me that he loved this car and he spent a lot of money on the car, he spent a lot of time on the car. So I asked her what it was, as you do. And when she told me, now I've actually become quite excited about it. Now, don't get me wrong. One, I'm not supposed to be filming today. I've been jet washing and stuff, so I apologise if I'm all dirty. Two, I'm definitely not supposed to be making some sort of new business where we keep buying old cars that need recommissioning and stuff. That is not the plan at all. I know we've got the Jetta, which we've still got. I know we've got the little Suzuki, which is my fault. I wish people would pick up their... If you're going to have a dog, pick up your dog poo. It ain't hard. And we said that we would, you know, look to help her out. If it's any good and we can give her enough money for what she wants for it, we'll buy it. But I think she's just said she thinks it's done about 90,000 miles. Now, the thing is, the Jetta was quite cool because that's only done 26,000 miles and it's a one owner. This is a 2007 car, and I think he's had it since it was about 8 months old. He's had it a long time. You know what? I'm going to quickly interrupt that now because the car that we're now going to see is sitting right there. But I just want to say, if you like what's going on with the channel, do us a massive favour, hit that subscribe button now for us, because I mean, we're loving the channel. We want to give you some more content. We like doing it. It takes a long time, so if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. It's going to help us out loads. So I'll let you carry on. I'll carry on. But this one's a cool car. This is a bit of me, this car. So is it a bit random that I'm just walking along a field talking to myself? So once I find where I'm actually going, we'll open up the garage and we'll see what this car's all about. We'll check it and see what the mileage is and stuff like that. I mean, I could have got the registration and that off her, but I thought, you know, she hadn't come on that long ago, so I thought we'll just go and have a look and we'll do it together. She's agreed. She says she don't want to be on film, but she has agreed that I can film it. So why not? It's a bit of content for you, isn't it? So let's see. I'll see you there in a mo. So here we are. I've arrived now. She's over there. I'm not allowed to talk to her. She don't want to be on film. So I'm going to do all of this. So don't think I've just randomly come around someone's house and started breaking into their garage, because I haven't done. So I'm going to, oh, actually, I'll leave that one closed. We'll go in this one instead. Oh, it's exciting. I'm going to take my backpack off. So it looks like I've just come about 20 miles. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Oh, she's a bit dusty, as you would expect. Well, let's go and have a look. Oh, what's been going across there? So we'll go in here and we'll have a little look. Oh, look at that. Look, it's a good looking car, isn't it? Golf GTI Edition 30. Love the wheels. Oh dear. Wheels are all curbed, probably as to be expected. Oh, that one's even worse. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Maybe we'll open that door as well, get a bit more light in here. Hold on. So, I'll take this off here so we can have a little look around. Yeah, it hasn't moved for a while, has it? We got dent there, big people opening their doors onto your cars. Look, there's no need. There's no need, is there? What do them brakes look like? Look like they hasn't moved for a while. This is unlocked. Oof. There it is. Right, so I have got permission to be scouting around here. So don't think I'm just, that's got nothing at all. Right, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll open this bonnet. Maybe we won't. Go on. Crumbs. Hold on. I'll come round here. It's a shame Claire couldn't be there today and help me film. But, yes. And he yanked that a bit harder. Really didn't want that bonnet pull to break. Because if I broke that cable, I'd have been in a right muddle, wouldn't I? Well, there it is. There is the powerhouse. I wonder how many miles this thing's done. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what, the wings are surprisingly good. No, they've been painted, them wings. They have to have been done, them wings. Because they are too clean for what these usually go like. Oh, I would quite enjoy polishing this up. Kev, you got to stop doing this, honestly. End up going bust because I buy old cars. So let's just let's make sure it's got some of the good stuff in. Nice. That's half full. That's what we like, right between minimum and maximum. It's got water in it. That is on the minimum, but to be fair, if it hasn't been topped up recently, it's not really not that low, is it? It's only a centimetre between minimum and maximum. Let's take that off there. I've got to put this down a sec. Let's put my trusty old jump pack on here. It's very dead at the moment. Let's see if we get a bit more luck than with the old Jetta. Is that going to go anywhere? Go anywhere, will it? Oh, let me hit the little boost button. Actually, we'll come round here. Let's see if we've got some. Oh, wow, that is not 90,000 miles. That's done 167,000 miles. Wow. Let's put that back in there. Oh, took too long. Hold on. Took too long, didn't I? Let's fire that up again. Let's try this again. Oh, got some ignition lights. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, well, I started quite quick actually. Oh, I was missing. Well, that's running, but it's missing. I mean, this potentially, how old is the fuel in this car? Ethanol is not the best anymore, isn't it? I mean, the octane breaks down, but I haven't actually looked to see how long it's been sort of since this has been driven last. So, got a bit of a Christmas tree on there, which is to be expected because the battery is so flat. Well, it keeps jumping in and out of missing and not missing. Now the fans have started going now. Is that because it's in like a limp home mode? Engine management light isn't on, traction light is on. Is the aircon on? It might be because the aircon's on. Let's turn that off a sec. So the lady did say that it's got great service history with it, so I've sort of made an assumption that the cam belt on it will be fine, hence just starting it. I haven't actually seen any service history for it yet. Well, let's see if this thing moves. Oh, God, the brakes are worse than the Jetta. This ain't been sitting anywhere near as long as this Jetta, but the brakes are horrendous. Well, it moved. Keeps missing. People opening their doors onto your car. No need for it, is there? That's weird. Best wheel is the near side one. How does that happen? Bit of brick dust. Fan still going. Wow. There's no getting away from the fact that that's quite a cool looking car. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to, I'll get my camera mount put in the car. We haven't got to go that far. I have just looked in there, some interesting reading in there. We'll get back to work and we'll go through that and we'll have a little look. Yeah, I'll just get my camera set up and then we'll come back. Well, we're back in the car. Now, luckily, we haven't got very far to go this time. This is not going to be like the Jetta journey. Now, for those of you that are thinking, no, you shouldn't be driving that car, it is now booked in for an MOT, but we had to pick it up today because of availability problems. Quite bumpy. I'm a bit too old to be driving a car like this now. Oh, oh. Oh, that's got a broken spring. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that twang? It's got a broken spring on it. That's a shame. It did look a little bit low on the offside front, didn't it? If it hasn't got a broken spring, then the spring has just moved, which I would imagine can only be a broken spring. So, I mean, it hasn't been that long since this car was driven, to be fair. You know, we're not talking 4 years, 5 years, anything like that. It's only, I don't even think it's been 2 years since it was last driven. We've looked in some of the service history. There's, you know, there's some very recent receipts, one of which is for the timing belt, 2021, marvellous. I should probably stop buying these cars because I'm starting to collect old cars, which is not, I mean, I don't want to start a business called Nostalgia Cars Limited, Monty. But we'll get back to work, and then we'll have another chat. Well, here we are, home sweet home. Oh, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the work. God, that spring. You know what, I'm going to have to cancel the MOT on this. It's completely pointless. It's clearly got a broken spring. I think what we'll do, I'm going to put it in the workshop just in case. I don't want her to drive past and see this, bless her. She doesn't need the emotion. That's what we'll do. Actually, no. We'll park it up and we'll have a quick yarn first. Oh, that's better. I had to turn it off. Them fans were driving me mad. The battery is completely dead. But we are back. And as far as this goes, there's no getting away from the fact that that is a cool looking car. It is a cool looking car. And it will drive a lot better when there's a little bit more air in the tyres and it hasn't got broken front suspension. But as far as cars go, that is definitely a bit more me than the old Jetta is. But we will get, I'm not sure if that Jetta video would have been out by now or not. But I mean, it's got lots of dents and stuff in it, but this could be a very good looking car, couldn't it? You know, I mean, please put in the comments below, as far as the mileage on this thing goes, please put in the comments below what sort of future you think this car's got, because we'll have a look at the service history in a minute. It has got good service history, but I mean, in reality, I mean, it's completely stock, so it's never been mapped, it's never been modified, anything like that. So I can't imagine the fact that it's had a massively hard life. But at 167, see, the thing is, if this had done 60,000 miles, it'd be like 12 grand, wouldn't it? You know, I know Edition 30s with low miles make a lot of money, but this has not got low miles by any means. So we'll have a quick look at the history for it. So I'm not going to get them out. There's invoices there. I'll tell you what. So we'll cover up the address. We'll cover up the registration because it had the private plate on it. But you can see that on the 26th of the 11th, 2021, it had its timing belt, water pump at 163. So it hasn't done a lot of miles since then. And the rest of the history. So 3,000, 13,000, 23,000, 33,000. That's interesting. 33,000 and then 89,000. 2010 to 2015. Clearly there's some missing there. Because that's the annoying thing now about service books, because, you know, we know that he's had it serviced more than that. Or I might be able to get onto Barnard's, actually, we'll see. But the last one in here was at 158. But we've got more invoices for ones after that. It's the annoying thing when people don't update their service books. I know everything nowadays is digital, but I do love a service book. But as far as the service history goes, that's very good for the mileage on the car. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the end of this video. I mean, it's very off the cuff. Sorry if it's not the best, but I didn't plan on making it, but I thought I had to bring you along. So what I'm going to say, I mean, I think this will be the end of this one just for now. It's obviously it's going to be a bit of a journey with this as far as getting it sort of recommissioned back on the road and stuff. But what I will say is, if you want to see the continuation of this car's journey, which I would imagine quite a few people probably would, because it's quite cool, isn't it? Then drop us a comment, say, Kev, let us know what's going on, how's the Golf getting on, or whatever. Put it down in the comments below, and I'll do another continuation for you. But for now, I'll say thanks for watching this one. Hit that subscribe button if you like what's going on. Hit that notifications. Give us a like if you like it. I'll say thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye 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 bye.